out on the commercials because I don't have Jeff for too much more time. He has another show he has to do in about 20 minutes. So we are gonna kind of speed this thing up a little bit. We got the Steelers and the Rams 3-2. We got the Rams 3-3. We got the Rams coming in as a -3 over under 43. You know what? This Rams team is irritating, Jeff. Let's keep it real. They are a team that really doesn't know who they are. They have no identity right now. They are either a great offensive team one week or they are a basic offensive team one week. They're either a great defensive team one week or they're a bad defensive team one week. And I think that pretty much with them is it's a half per half situation with them. They seem not to be able to put two good halves together. Like they'll have a great first half and a terrible second half, a terrible first half and a great second half. But one thing about the Rams is this: they've been in every single game they played in this year. They haven't been beat by anybody by double digits, and they've had two double-digit wins out the three wins that they have this year. That's something that you look at. You say to yourself, this team is still relevant into the race of things, and they're still a team that can say that they're chasing a playoff spot. Let's keep it real. The Rams are just really middling. They are the definition of middling at this point. They got the stars to make them a better team, but they got a lot of young players as well too that's holding up the process. And they got a coach that doesn't really trust himself as much as he should. Even though he's been to two Super Bowls, he's still overthinking this thing a little bit. You know what I mean? So when you look at the way this game sets up, you look at it and you say, well, the Steelers, their offense is horrible. They just terrible. So Rams easy. No, it's not going to be easy for the Rams because the Steelers have TJ Watt. And I would say this, if anybody's just to win an MVP award or just you say the most valuable player, the guy that makes the most impact on his team, other than a guy named Tyreek Hill, TJ Watt makes the biggest impact on his franchise, period. And I think he would be able to do that on any team in the NFL at this point. So that's where I say the Steelers still are a team that you have to take seriously in this game because TJ Watt and that defense being able to keep these guys in a game like this one against a Rams team that just does not like physicality. The Rams had real issues with the Cardinals front seven. And I've been telling people all year long, the Cardinals got one of the sneakiest front sevens in the NFL, but they're not going to get highlighted because you're not highlighting the Cardinals to be a winning team. You're highlighting the Cardinals to be a bad team this year. That's why they're not getting the spotlight on their players the way that other teams would. But when it comes down to this, I just feel like TJ Watt is the best player on the field, and that's going to make the difference in this game right here. The Steelers are going to win this game, but I'm going to take them with the cover, though. Plus 3.5 is just much smarter to me at this point. But by Sunday, they'll probably wind up being on my dog day pick 4.
The Rams are one of these teams that, again, I had as a dumpster fire, and I've kind of fallen in love with them. With the Cooper Cup injury, it allowed Puka and Tutu to shine. It allowed the defense with Aaron Donald to shine. Yeah, they've had some brain farts, and Stafford's not 100%. But I just like the demeanor of this team. And now at 500, in comes the Steeler team. Again, coming off a bye, which direction does Tomlin and the Steelers go? Which direction does Pickett go as well, which is a key there. My actual true numbers, Pops, let me get my eyes down here. Was a 3 with a 42, now 3 with a 43.5, and even some 44s. So the Vegas is telling me 24-20. I bought the hook. I took the Steelers +4. I will be rooting for the Steelers. I'll be rooting for some Pickett to Pickens. My eyes will be on the backfield there. Do they allow Jalen Warren now to emerge as the lead back or maybe get more of a 60-40 carry there over Najee Harris? And secondly, look for Pat Frymuth, who should be ready now, coming off a concussion, to add to this team as well. So I think the Steelers will be live. But again, the key to their success is going to be simple. You got to keep Aaron Donald out of the backfield and Kenny Pickett upright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what? It's just that, I know they like Kenny Pickett, but you know what? Sometimes I'll be like, let's get that Mitch Trubisky in the game. He was the second pick in the draft for a reason. And you know what? I still think that was the biggest disservice the Chicago